My goal for this year is to do as many new brands and new artists as I possibly can. And with new, I don't mean new to the market, but new to me. I've done a couple of new to me brands in the past couple of weeks, and I've done a couple of new to me artists, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. So last week's puzzle is a new to me brand, but with a very familiar artist. This week I've got a very familiar brand, but with a new to me artist. So this one is of the Demelsa Houghton, and in my brain I keep wanting to switch the S in the name and the T in the surname to Demelsa Houghton, but if I mispronounce it at any stage, please forgive me. It is Demelsa Houghton. Demelsa's puzzles is very famous amongst the puzzlers. I believe everybody at least seen one, if not assembled a puzzle by her. And the most familiar, I believe, will be the girl playing the piano with the rabbit on it, and the one that was used in the speed puzzle championships with the candy, the massive, um, what do you call it, Easter egg, and the jello and the river of pink candy. So those are the two that's most recently. And I've got another one by her. I think the name of that one is If Fish Could Walk. That was the one that was initially on my wish list. And the other one I would love to get my hands on is the one with the stack of books. So definitely after assembling this one, I will be on the lookout for any of her puzzles that I can get my hands on. Absolutely loved her artwork and enjoyed the puzzle so much. So let me show you how I assembled this puzzle, talk to you a bit about the Demelsa and how I experienced this puzzle. As far as I can determine, Demelsa is living in North Yorkshire in the UK. I'm not sure about the pronunciation of that, but it's definitely in the United Kingdom. And as far as I can see, she has been painting since her early 20s. Initially, she used traditional painting methods and was only later on introduced to Adobe when she did a degree in fashion design and production, if I understand it correctly. Well, since then, she was mainly using the digital art platform to create her images. Basically, as I understand, it starts from a pencil sketch, which she then either scan in or photograph into the Adobe program that she uses, and she do the final touches from there. It gives her more freedom, as she explains it, because there's no stress about messing up a painting. So with the digital platform, you can just amend and undo and redo and add and get the best image possible. And it's definitely showing on this puzzle. As I said, the initial puzzle that was on my wish list was either the one with the stack of books or the If Fish Could Walk one. And this one just came across my path by accident and I couldn't resist it. It is so beautiful. And this is one of that puzzles where the further you go, the more detail just pops up. There is a little duck, a plastic duck, there's yellow ducks that you use in water or kids' toys that plays in water, in a tub of water here in the corner. And I saw the piece with the duck and I was like, where does this fit in? Is this even a piece of this puzzle? This moth here in the other corner, she's got two handbags in her hands, or in a, I don't know what you call it. It's not hands, feet. That only came visible to me later on. This little snail here at the bottom, there's a mouse pulling that snail that's on a wooden structure there. Small detail that's not visible at first glance, but the longer you work on this puzzle, the more detail just pops up and it's absolutely beautiful. I enjoyed it so much. And difficulty, I can't say that there was too much of a difficulty level to this. Things that stood out to me was the red mushrooms here at the bottom corner. The peacock, the feathers, that bright green stood out to me. The dress and the hair of this girl here, and in the other corner stood out to me. The two pink birds at the top, even the little birds here in between on the branches. It was quite easy because they also went from a little kind of gradient. And in between, nothing difficult. The top part of this plants in the background is very light compared to the middle where it becomes darker. So it was easy to determine all the separate sections of this puzzle. The bear is the only piece that's very dark, and it's so small that when I came to the bear, it was easy to recognize the bear's pieces. The white door here in the middle, recognizable, so easy. And then I bought this puzzle as second hand, but the previous owner told me it was new and she only assembled it once. And then when I assembled the puzzle, there's two pieces here in the middle of the green moth is missing. I contacted her and she said yes. When she packed up the puzzle, her cat indeed did tip over the box of pieces and it scattered all over. It is very possible that she could have misplaced or missed those two pieces. And she did refund me half of the price that I paid for this puzzle. So for that, I'm very thankful. Still a beautiful puzzle, still very enjoyable, and it cost me a fraction of what I initially paid. So definitely I will be on the lookout for the other ones by her. There is so many and I can't put one above the other on my wish list. At this stage, the first one that comes by I will buy, and if all of them comes by, I will definitely buy them. Enjoyed it so very much. So that is it for this Demelsa Houghton puzzle. Please let me know in the comments if you did one of her images as a puzzle, how you liked it. If not, if you got one of her puzzles on your wish list and would like to try it out. I'm just very curious. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and I'll see you in the next one.